hockey in this country, the key program that we run on a year-to-year basis is the World Juniors, and it is the top program in the program of excellence. Over the last 16 years at the World Juniors, we've won medals in 15 of those 16 years. But when you look down through the under 18, under 17 program, Canada has done a very good job. But when we look worldwide, the other countries are putting a lot of resources and are doing a great job at coming over to Canada, taking pieces out of what we're doing, and now Canada has to get better. And that's what this announcement is today, is about how we can improve our program from under 20 down to under 16. And when you look at this group in front of us, it's a management group. We've added a whole management component to this. Scott Salmon will go through everyone involved in it. We're using the best people from the Canadian Hockey League to do that. We're looking at an ingredient of players that have played internationally for us. And we're doing this still with one of the greatest partnerships that we have with the Canadian Hockey League.
I'm looking forward to it. It's again, it's a great challenge, and it's not about, our thought process isn't about, we all know what our ultimate goal is, but it's the process to be able to get to that point, and that process will start in August. Excuse me. So, we'll get after it then, and if, obviously the first goal for Hockey Canada was to get their coaching staff in place, and they've done that. Now we can move forward both at the national program and also with Dale and Mark at the under 18s.
From your vantage point, 4 years without a gold medal, first year without a medal since '98 last time around, what's been holding the program back of late?
I don't think that's fair. That's fair to really get into that. It's really, there's so much when you don't win a gold medal at this level. There's so much scrutiny on everybody, right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just what the way our country is, and expectations are always high. But you know what? In those years, they've had some great. Well, every year they've had great coaching through it. They've had great players through it, and for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. And the reality is that there's not enough respect from outside of the people that are involved in it. How good other countries have become. Other countries have good teams now, and their programs have gotten better and better, and they've modeled themselves after Hockey Canada's program and how we do things in our nation, and and the challenges are different. That's what I said earlier. It's every game that you play now is a highly competitive game at this level, and like I said, you look at what other countries have done over the years with how they've grown, and to some degree caught up to us, and now that's the challenge, is to find a way to get over that hump and go through that process to ultimately get to where you want to get to.
How do you think you've grown as a coach, Fred, since you were last behind this bench in 06 in Vancouver?
Well, you've been through a lot. I certainly have been. And you learn from all of it. You move on after 07. We went to the Super Series, and we had a great series in that against Russia, and had lots of success in that. And as far as an overall group, and you move on to the National Hockey League, and I spent 5 years in NHL, and you learn a lot through the whole thing. And being both a coach and a general manager and an owner of a junior team, and coming back to major junior again, and and understanding it all, probably more now than ever, and then on the coaching side, it's certainly I've changed as a coach. There's no question, and you do. You have to change. Coaches have to make change because the game changes and revolves. So do you as a coach, and I certainly have done that.